Hi, my name's Nasir. I graduated DLD in 2019. I did my A levels there. I studied computer science, history, and maths. I went on to university, so I studied computer science at undergraduate level at Royal Holloway, University of London, and I'm now an analyst at Goldman Sachs. Being able to meet so many students of different cultures and backgrounds and ages, who've all, either gone to school in the UK before, or maybe it's their first time in the UK. And I didn't really have that before, sort of having gone to quite a traditional English girls' school, being in central London. That gave me an independence sort of like no other. And you could go for lunch in Lower Marsh or by the South Bank. And even sort of along with co-curricular activities, you can do running club and you're like running all around Vauxhall or by Westminster Abbey or Big Ben. It's just those small things I think that were invaluable, and those are the things I remember more so than like any specific event. I'd say, like day to day, you don't just interact with the same person. You interact with people from all sorts of backgrounds and nationalities. I work in an international company, and it even just makes this a like good small conversation when you say, "Oh, I met someone who's also from there." And I think just having a knowledge and understanding of different cultures is huge as well. It means you can approach even just problems with more of an open mind, and it introduces sort of like this diversity of thought to every problem you come across. I think joining DLD was the best decision I made, like between secondary school and university. I think it acted almost as a middle ground, in that the teachers treat you like adults. I hope it's still the same, and that it was a first name basis with all your teachers. And they really sort of start to introduce like the art of self-guided studying to you. No, they don't handhold you the entire way through, but I think that's really needed. You need to learn how to go off in your own time and study and find online resources and how to reference and that type of thing. But it also has that like pastoral and academic support, like at every step of the way. There's like the wellbeing centre opened up when I was there. And there's always someone to talk to if you're struggling with something, whether it's like coursework or a deadline or anything sorts. Yeah, I'd say just don't even don't even question it. Just get the application in. I think, yeah, the main thing which I can't really stress enough is the independence I gained when I joined DLD. I think whether you're a day student or a boarder, um, there are all these opportunities in place. I think I was given the opportunity to visit Poland for the day with the Holocaust Educational Trust. We had trips to Shoreham with the Student Council. Yeah, just endless opportunities, and opportunities to try new sports. Even like I think during the time I was there, Sean Gallagher started up a netball club within months, and we were competing at different fixtures and had a kit and everything. And yeah, not many schools can say that they like started up a sport like that within months. Something I really appreciated with DLD, and also like the quite small class sizes with some subjects, or nearly all subjects, is that the teachers and well, all of the staff can cater your experience to your strengths and your future career goals. You're not necessarily pushed down this one defined route, or tried to like you're never molded into, oh, go down this university route or go down this apprenticeship route or something. It's you can talk to people about what you're interested in and where you see yourself in the future, and the staff will help you as much as possible, to help get you there. It's just such a tailored and personalized and unique path that they guide you on. And I think that's the main thing, both in terms of like careers and studying, but also personality wise. Like you can very much, as cliche as it sounds, like become whoever you want to be when you're at DLD. You're in the centre of London, and it's like all of these opportunities around you. I think having gone to that traditional girls' school, there were times where I felt like I was limited. Um, I felt both academically I was limited at times, and also in terms of the opportunities that I had access to. It was quite sort of an isolated, I wouldn't say isolated institution, but it was just quite an isolated experience, both geographically and also in terms of the interactions I had with people day to day. Whereas when I just went to the first DLD open day, firstly, geographically, you're in the centre of London, like you could go within a couple of miles, or not even miles, kilometres, and you're at sort of London's best attractions. Or you could go one way and you're at the city, you could go another way, you're at like London's most known museum or gallery or something. So I think I just really felt like I was challenged at DLD. I went on my first day not really knowing where I saw myself in the future, but over a couple of months, they sort of guided me, and nothing was off limits. So whether I wanted to say to them, I want to go to Oxbridge, or whether I went down a completely different path and said, I want to go into textiles or music production or fashion, like it was sort of like all these endless opportunities and nothing felt out of reach, I think is the main thing. When I first came to DLD, I was concerned that it wouldn't have like that school community aspect. That was something I really liked at my previous school. But that wasn't an issue at all. Like there's always so many different things going on during the daytime or even after school to try and get that community aspect, like teamwork. There's always different sports teams. The borders have so many like different opportunities going on. So yeah, that was amazing.